You are now watching a Philly Fuego production. Gracias, amigos. Fly, Eagles, fly. Welcome to the Nest Out West, where Eagles fans are always the best. I will always ride or die for this team, and when I'm gone, please bury me in green. Now I don't want to come off like I'm bragging, but I'm gonna bring the heat like an effing dragon. You could call me Fuego, aka Phillyzilla, coming to you like the Thriller in Manila. Lots of collabs and live streams galore. You're gonna love what I have in store. Giving you my all, I always will try. And just remember, it's fly, Eagles, fly. Yeah. What is good? What is going on? And what is cracking? I am Philly Foothills, and I am back in the Nest Out West, where I'm trying to bring you the best when it comes to Philadelphia Eagles content on YouTube. And I hope everyone is having a happy and safe 4th of July so far. You know, we all need to be very, very safe with the fireworks and all that, and the fire danger and just everything. I know I'm more cognizant of that being out here on the West Coast, where we have a lot of wildfires and things like that. But please, 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 you guys, first and foremost, have a happy and safe 4th of July. Enjoy the food, enjoy the family, enjoy the time out of our restrictions from, the pandemic and all that. Wow out as much as you can, but, just be safe in doing so. Please, please, please do so. And I also want to thank the men and women of the armed services for all your sacrifices that you make each and every day for us. Compared to some other countries in this world, we have a lot of luxuries in our lives being American citizens, living in the United States of America. So thank you very much to the men and women of the armed services. We definitely applaud you for your, like I said, for your sacrifices on a daily. Also, a couple things. I want to make sure that all my Philbillies out there are aware that I'm closing in on 900 subscribers. So any family out there that you're with, or that may be Eagles fans or division rivals, NFL fans in general, tell them to check out the Nest Out West, because they're going to enjoy it. They're not going to be disappointed. And they're also going to help me. If they subscribe, they're going to help me reach my next goal, which is 900 subscribers, and it's right around the corner. I'm right around a dozen or so. Last time I looked, I think I was at 888 this morning. So, yeah, please continue to, like I said, like, share, and subscribe to the channel and help pay it forward and help get your boy here to 1,000 subscribers this summer, because that's what I'm on a hard push for, and that's my big goal. And it's right there. It's within grabbing distance. So I'm just going to keep my foot to the grindstone and definitely keep putting out this good content for you guys. But you guys are, like I always say, you guys are the life, and you're the lifeline to the channel. You're the food and water. Without you, it does not continue to survive, does not continue to grow. And you are the oil, which is the, oil to the engine, which is the Nest Out West. So please continue to like, share, and subscribe to the Nest Out West. And I guarantee you, you will not be disappointed. I'm doing a giveaway at 900 subscribers. So let's get me there. And without further ado, I got a couple big announcements for my content as a, I'm really, really excited to be working with a couple of guys on the West Coast Birds in Yeeigo. He's not a content creator on YouTube yet for the Eagles, but I think maybe someday he will be. But Birdman_951, us three have been holding it down with the West Coast Birds on Wednesdays at 12 p.m. It's usually it has been so far, it's on Birdman's channel, but I think we're going to bring some of that West Coast flavor, the West Coast Birds style, into the Nest Out West, because why not? Maybe I'm out here holding it down in California, so I figured why not, bring it on in. But we've started the West Coast Birds podcast, and that's, I think, pretty much every Wednesday at 12 p.m. I need to confirm that with Birdman, but also just announced the other day. Actually, we just created it, and he announced it, I think, yesterday. But I have also started another podcast with Eagles Uncensored, AK Eagles. We're going to be doing a podcast on Saturdays, East Meets West podcast at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The 12 p.m. I said earlier, so that would have been 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the West Coast Birds. But for the East Meets West, it's 1 p.m. out here on the West Coast and 4 p.m. every Saturday. So check that out with me and Eagles Uncensored, and I think you're really, really going to enjoy it. But without further ado, let's jump into the content. Okay, so I saved part 6 of Ken and Will for today because it's a little bit of a, so it's gonna set off some fireworks. Definitely, I think it's somewhat of a juicy topic. Definitely, we're going back to the coaching side, and I'm asking you guys this question, and I want to know. I really want to get some solid feedback on this. I want you guys to let me know if I'm being crazy or if if I'm in the ballpark of reality. But I'm asking you this. Ken and Will, Nick Sirianni, have as good, or I should say as long and successful of a career as Andy Reid did in Philadelphia. And I know that's going to take a long time to answer, so this is all speculation, obviously. So do your best to speculate on whether you think Sirianni is going to have the longevity that Andy Reid had in Philadelphia. And we all know that Andy didn't bring a ring to Philly. He definitely had us at a top-tier level of competition. We went to multiple NFC championships in a row. And, that's what I want to know from you guys. So being that we have a ring now, being we have a championship under our belt in 17 and 18, for Nick Sirianni to be considered, Coach Sirianni to be considered successful in Philadelphia, to be considered a winning coach in Philly, does he need to bring another ring? And I think the answer to me is no, he does not, because I think we all think, for the most part, I'm sure there are some skeptics of Andy Reid, but I think for the majority part of the fan base, we think that Andy Reid had a successful career in Philadelphia. And, like I said, he got us to a Super Bowl. We didn't win, but he had us right there. And like I said, he had us at a top-tier level of competition for multiple years in a row. So, I don't think necessarily Siri has to win a ring to be considered a winner in Philly, but damn, with the rabid fan base that we have as far as our sports teams, as far as our Philadelphia Eagles go, then yeah, it definitely wouldn't help. It definitely wouldn't hurt at all, I should say, to boost that on his resume and win the hearts over of many fans, former players, things like that. So, but also keep in mind too, Andy Reid, and this could go both ways, because I'll give you an example when I'm done with, when I talk about Andy Reid a little bit here. But keep in mind that Andy Reid also was able to draft and groom his own guys, and he's had success both here in Philadelphia and in Kansas City. He drafted. He was a big part of drafting Donovan McNabb, and also had a big, part of drafting, being that he is the GM. I'm pretty sure he's still or at least I think he was at the time. But either way, he had a big hand in drafting Patrick Mahomes in Kansas City as well. So, Reid's longevity as a winning head coach definitely has a lot to do with that, being able to get his own guy in house and groom him the way he wants his quarterback to look. But like I said, it could go both ways too, because who do we remember that was just recently in house that drafted his own quarterback, and up until Doug Peterson, him and Carson, up until I can't talk today. Up until 17, when Carson went down in 17, that duo was looking very, very dominant. So, it's definitely, it could go either way, because it definitely went sour with Doug and Carson, but it was very fruitful for the most part for Andy Reid and Donovan McNabb with their long run in the early 2000s. So that leaves Siri a little bit of an out. I think if for some reason, I don't think it's going to go this way, but stranger things have happened. If for some reason Jalen doesn't mesh well with this coaching staff, with this offense, things like that, and he fails in Philly, then I think Siri's going to outlast him, because he could put his hands up and say, "Hey, he's not my guy. I didn't draft Jalen here. That was your pick, Howie. You brought him in here. Let me bring my guy in. Let me draft a quarterback and see where I can go with him." So I definitely think Sirianni is going to have a somewhat long career in Philadelphia. Is it going to be as successful as Andy Reid's was? That's a bigger question mark for me. Definitely, I think he's got a big hill to climb in that aspect. I think I hold Andy Reid in a very high category and high aspect as far as a head coach in the NFL. So Nick Sirianni definitely has his work cut out for him when it comes to that. It comes to this topic, in my opinion. But yeah, I really want to know what you guys think about this topic. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. You guys, to be able to be in the giveaway that's coming up when I hit 900 subscribers, you got to be subscribed to the channel. You got to have the notification bell turned on to all. And you got to drop me a comment on this video or a video after this, up until I reach 900. Or you could always hit me up at Philly Foothills on Twitter, or on Instagram, I'm at Philly_Foothills82. So yeah, definitely want to hear you guys' feedback on this. Do I need a slap in the face? Do I need a pat on the back? Either way, I want to hear you guys' feedback. Give me that thumbs up or thumbs down down there on the video, down below. And I love and appreciate each and every one of you. I think this video has been long enough. So until next time, we fly until we die. And stay mean, stay green. Thanks for viewing me on your screen. And most importantly, keep it fuego. Peace.